I thought
smashing
the
the
Thor
wall.
movie was great. Did you guys like it?
Which one?
Thor.
We should talk about Thor.
Or four? Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know if you guys saw
For
it. yet.
Thor.
Yeah, we did.
what did you think, Daniel?
Nathan, I loved it. Did you love it?
This was not my favorite movie.
Really? What do you
No.
rate it out of like 10?
Weird.
Like 7.
That's a pretty
Sarah
high
gave it like a
rating.
6. I gave it like an 8. Right?
That's a high rating. No, 7's pretty good.
Yeah,
And
6.5,
Sarah, I
7.
believe that. She doesn't really like superheroes.
Yeah.
She thinks it's stupid.
Well, first,
she's watched
That's
like.
Scotty Young. That's cool.
Yeah, you like it?
Oh yeah,
It's cable.
love it. Oh yeah, but
yeah, have you heard of like that Thor story? That one's by Jason Aaron, the one that comic's based off of.
no.
If you were to ever,
I know those people and stuff. Like I like the what was it, Eternity and
Yeah.
Human,
Eternity.
or the Tribunal.
yeah, that's crazy that they brought in Eternity.
That was cool.
I was
that
very
was a really
surprised by
cool
that.
looking
I did
way they
enjoy
did that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if
They
you
didn't
were,
make it too confusing or anything.
if you were to like come to me and be like, "What's a Marvel comic I should read?" I would probably give you like that run of Thor.
Oh, really?
Above all else, like that's probably
Marvel.
yeah.
For DC, it would be when you were talking about Mark Waid earlier. He wrote the best Superman, I thought.
And like,
Was it
Kingdom
like a
Come or
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
yeah.
Oh, it was just a Superman story.
Okay.
is that Superman Birthright?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah,
I think so.
I bought that because you told me about it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll have to
but-
take a look at that.
I remember always liking that.
But anyway, like the Thor: Love and Thunder was based off of that comic. I love it a
Really?
lot. It's like definitely the best thing Marvel's
So there
come out
is a
with.
little girl, like a daughter or whatever.
They
That's-
put that in there.
That's like Chris Hemsworth's like actual daughter.
Yeah, I
apparently.
heard that.
But anyway,
Well,
I
yeah.
think Gore is great. I think,
I thought he did a good job.
yeah, I
Yeah,
think
it's
so
kick-ass.
too. I mean, I missed like the first 2 minutes of the movie. I think 1 or 2 minutes.
I
'cause
miss
got
his
there late.
acting like that.
But it seemed like he kind of changed his accent, like based on like each scene. It seemed like he was kind of changing his
demeanor
a
almost.
little
Not
bit,
necessarily
yeah.
accent, but
'Cause,
yeah,
like-
it was a little all over the place. I saw a little bit of Voldemort, a little bit of Joker here and there. A little
It
bit
seemed
of,
like he was just.
I even
bouncing-
heard like the Batman voice a little bit. You know,
It
I'm
seemed like he was bouncing around just different Jokers, and I'm like, it's funny because that guy played Batman, obviously. But yeah, it seemed like he was like a little bit of Heath, a little bit of Jared Leto kind of Joker,
I think it'll kind of settle in after a rewatch or something.
maybe.
Just
But
because like you can't expect him to be just like brooding all the time. You know.
yeah, but the main thing that irked me about it is that it seemed like the pacing of it was really off.
You got to
me.
keep it under like 2 hours.
It did seem
Like
fast,
Marvel
though.
keep
It seemed
them to
like really fast, and it like all of the elements of like a good Thor story were there, but it was like a very brittle like skeleton to me, and it didn't seem like there was a whole lot of meat for me to like sink my teeth into too much.
Yep, there was a little rushed, which sucks, but
So that's like what threw me off about it, and a lot of the the comedic parts of it didn't get to me either.
not like everything land. I'll admit that. And then
Like
the
screaming goats,
thing,
like get out of here.
that
Like,
was kind
Oh, I
of.
liked them.
I liked
thought that
it.
was hilarious.
I liked it the first like 3 times.
first time
Oh,
maybe.
yeah, I guess.
First time maybe. Like I get the joke. It's a good meme.
Like
I'll
when they
even
ran
say.
into that moon, that was funny.
Uh,
or when they go through the Bifrost and
it,
they're
like, hits it
screaming,
right
that makes
away.
sense.
Every
what I would
time
do.
after the first time, I'm like, how many times are they gonna do this? It's insane.
But,
I love I loved Omnipotent City.
Yeah.
I think that was pretty cool, and like I love how all the gods were like assholes, and like that's
Yeah.
pretty good.
That makes
And
sense.
And in that sense, I'm like
Thunderbolt was awesome.
Gore's not too unhinged for this goal, you know.
Yeah, no, I get it.
So he's a good
It's
villain.
like Killmonger and
Yeah, I think he's up
Black
there.
Panther. Like I see this guy's perspective.
Yeah, like if he went through with his
I don't
decision,
think he's
I'd
exactly
be like,
wrong.
yeah, exactly. I think that's what makes him a good villain. But I do enjoy that Jane Foster using Mjolnir, and like
I thought that was cool.
the Mjolnir could like shatter and go to a bunch of different
sounded
pieces.
awesome.
That was fucking sick.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And I like just Thor getting jealous of like
And his
Jane
other
and
hammer,
Mjolnir and his
or
other hammer. I think
thing.
that's a good bit.
What's it
you
called?
know.
Stormbreaker.
Something?
Stormbreaker.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of good elements. I like Thor's new outfit
I
as well.
wanted to see the Guardians of the Galaxy again, though. I thought we were gonna maybe rendezvous later. Or
That's
something.
one of the parts that seemed rushed to me. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, I'm part of the Guardians,
Get
but
out.
get out.
It's
Yeah.
just kind of like a stepping off point from where he was, like in like the last movie and shit.
Yeah,
And I think-
it just seems like they would have done more if they were gonna put him with the
Having all
Guardians.
those people together.
I think
Yeah.
it was just showing like the power dynamic between the two of them and how like they literally cannot help with this god butcher shit.
Yeah.
So I think it was like, oh, he's clearly overpowered for what they're doing.
Does that character? He's an alien or is he human?
He's alien. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He's
thought
just
so.
like he needed like his gods, and his gods were not.
I thought
there
we were
for
gonna
him.
like see something like a Beta Ray Bill or some kind of
That would have
fantastic
been.
character.
I would have rated this 10 out of 10 if I
Or
saw
the
Beta Ray Bill.
frog or something.
That's an easy get for me.
I don't know. Maybe the next one, like he'll be in it. If
He's
there's,
got to come up at some
Well,
point.
there's gonna be.
he was in
Hercules.
Hercules, yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Dude,
I did
Beta
not
Ray
expect
Bill.
that.
There's
Now,
a really good Beta Ray Bill series, actually.
Did you notice who
Oh, yeah.
Hercules was? Roy
fucking
Kent.
Ray Kent.
Fucking Roy Kent.
Ray
Who's
Kent. Roy. Yeah.
Kent.
I said Ray.
You have
Who's
a
that?
shirt.
Yeah.
So it's a
Well, I'm wearing it. I'm not looking at it.
yeah. There's a character in Ted Lasso, the actor who plays Hercules.
Oh, you should watch
he's
that
Roy
show.
Kent.
It's good.
It's a great show.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's hilarious.
And so he's like this like brooding like kind of dickhead. He's like a kind of a washed up or not like he's like someone on his way out.
Perfect. He looks great. I mean,
Yeah, he
wow.
looks sick. He's like a soccer player that's like on his way out, but
Oh,
he's
okay,
still on the
gotcha.
team kind of thing. And so
Nice.
he's just grumpy. But yeah, I just was really happy to see that, and I'm like, only Mike knows what I'm feeling right now. I'm like, that's fucking Roy Kent. Sarah knew because she watched it with me, but anyway,
Yeah.
that was exciting. Cool getting him in there. I don't think Hercules is really that important, but
I
why
don't
not?
think people
Yeah.
will be like, oh my God, Hercules, but maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think did Marvel like write him to be gay now or something?
in
maybe.
in the books.
Comics.
Yeah, in the
I have no
comics,
fucking clue.
like-
There's no Hercules.
Kind of was
series.
dressed that way, going that direction anyway. So
He's got the
Sure.
skirt and whatnot.
So- I thought he was a West Coast Avenger.
Probably.
He may have been, yeah. They
I
got a
liked
bunch
how
of
there
those.
was another Matt Damon
Yeah,
cameo.
that
And
was
Melissa
hilarious.
McCarthy was in it.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, that was really funny.
And then I think like the Hemsworth brother,
Yeah,
like
he's
the
in
older
it.
one was
Yeah.
playing him. That's hilarious. That's
And
Yeah.
that was,
was all
Sam Neill from Jurassic Park was.
oh yeah,
Odin.
he was in Hunt for the Wilder People, which
Yeah.
was another movie by Taika Waititi.
Was he
What
playing
is it
Odin?
called?
Hunt for the Wilder People?
Oh, I never heard of that.
It was Taika
Probably like
Waititi's
it.
movie before like
Before
Thor
Thor's.
and things like that.
Have you guys watched What We Do in the Shadows?
I didn't
The
watch
movie?
the show. I watched the movie.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, it's fun.
The show's great.
Is it? That's
Yeah.
what I hear. I think I need to get into that.
I liked that scene with Gore where they were in like the shadow realm or whatever,
Yeah.
and it was all like black and white, and he's like got them all tied up and stuff.
Yeah,
I think that was a good representation of his power.
that was good
Yeah, it was
filming
great.
too. They had like a whole monochromatic thing going
Yeah,
on there,
and then
the
there's like
red
a
with-
little bit of color, like when
Uh-huh.
they would use like Mjolnir and stuff. I was
Yeah,
like, this is pretty
that was
clever
really
then.
cool.
I like the monsters on that sequence. Like they're just huge. I'm like, how the
Yeah.
fuck are they gonna get out of
Yeah, you
this?
see
the
like
berserkers.
don't we see like celestial beings in there too?
Oh,
Or
like in the
falling
clouds or something?
Yeah,
I
I,
don't
remember
know.
seeing like the head with the
The
Socketed eye
the
thing.
domino
Yeah.
face. He was there at some point.
There's like
Was it
some
in
Marvel nerd out there
Omnipotent
that's
City?
gonna
When they-
analyze everything on
When they
there.
left, I saw
In
them.
Omnipotent City, yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But that Eternity was great.
Yeah. So
It's not exactly what I know Eternity as, but it was still cool to see it.
did you see his toes?
Yeah, I was like, look at the little toes they cut out.
Oh, I
Gave
did
him-
not.
Dude, you see some fucking piggies from Eternity, and it's really
Did we see the Watcher in a live action thing yet?
what if?
In what? Not live action, no.
Oh, not live action.
Well,
no.
yeah, because at the end of Guardians 2, there's like a
Oh, there are Watchers.
there's
yeah.
like 3 Watchers,
Okay.
and then like Stan Lee was there. It was a cameo thing.
Yeah,
They didn't talk or anything.
but they look pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know if they
I
actually
always,
use
in a weird
him
way,
in
like
anything.
that character. I don't know why. He didn't-
Me too. It's
Yeah,
just so
I
weird. It's cool to see him like come up to, and you're like, oh
The
shit.
Watcher
This
who
is
does
messed up.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he'll actually show up in
It's
anything in the
called
future.
voyeurism.
hmm
Um,
But overall, yeah, I think mainly all the stuff was there, but I wish there was maybe a little bit more of like
Time to
Jane
breathe.
Foster and like Thor having a loving
More
relationship.
revolved around her.
I,
Well, like-
I really thought that this was going to be like a handing off point for her to be like Thor from now on.
No,
Oh,
she's just dead,
really?
and then they're like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
they just cut it off. Be like, hey, I'll do this one, but that's it.
I
Like,
did not
you gotta
expect
kill
the
me off.
cancer thing at all.
Well, that's like what happens.
We
in
will
the-
see her again, though. I mean, why bother do the Valhalla garbage if we're
Yeah,
not going
Heimdall
to?
was in it. That was sick.
that was cool to
Yeah.
see Heimdall. I hope. Yeah, they'll probably find some way to bring her back and be like, oh, well, if you want to go back, you
I
can just like
mean,
flip the switch over here and go.
Don't
through the
they all
portal.
have the possibility of coming back to
Yeah, it's
the
comic
mortal
books.
realm?
Technically.
It's comic books. She'll be back, but
Crossing the Rainbow Bridge of garbage.
yeah, I just wish there was a little bit more like gore stuff, maybe, or like more of their like relationship, because it felt a little bit rushed to be like, oh, we're awkward together, and then to like, okay, we're cool with each other, and then oh, I love you, Thor,
I think.
in like the span of like what, a couple days.
I think the gore stuff will like kind of grow to be something that we really like. It's kind of like a Boba Fett kind of thing at first, where like there wasn't a lot of it, but we liked it because he looked cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then also, like a General Grievous, like he's just in one movie, but I think he's fucking sick. You know what I mean? So I think like you'll rewatch it, really like his parts, and then it's not like oversaturated or anything.
Maybe. I just
So-
expected. I think. I
think-
don't know. I feel like if they like added another 15 minutes, I would like this movie a lot more.
There was a scene that they cut out where it went from like his like tattoos that he had at the beginning
to the scars.
to the scars, where he like cuts that shit off himself.
That'd be cool.
I'm like, that sounds brutal.
What?
Like,
That would be great.
because
to
like
see.
remember it turns to all the scars and shit, and so there was actually a scene from that, but I guess they
Wow, that'd
said
be
that was a
cool.
little too brutal.
Yeah, like stuff like that. I think I would enjoy to see because every time we see him, it's like necessary to see him to like push it forward, and there wasn't enough for him to like, I guess, show what he's been up to. You know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's like my thing, and
Oh, and they showed a lot
You
of the
didn't feel
panels.
fulfilled after watching it, and you're like,
no, it was just like I couldn't get past how I guess rushed it felt, kind of. So that's
there's some good laughs.
some good ones. I mean, the only time I ever really laughed is when Stormbreaker was jealous because I think that's a good bit.
Yeah.
Other than that, like I didn't really laugh too much, but visually, I liked Thor's new costumes.
Oh, I loved it, dude.
The one with like the folded cape, like shoulder. I
I'm
was
gonna
like,
get the
"That's sick."
fucking hot toy of that.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's-
Oh wow,
It's like
those are expensive.
yeah, but worth it. But